plaintiff, Zetta Atkins, says 4 years ago, her son was murdered. And 3 months later, she heard that the defendant was claiming her child was fathered by Zetta's deceased son. Zetta claims as soon as she laid eyes on the child, her knees buckled, and she petitioned the court for a paternity test because she wants confirmation that the child is her grandson. Defendant Tamisha Robinson insists Zetta's son is her child's father, and her child was 3 months old when he was killed. Tamisha claims they were on bad terms when he died, so she didn't go to the funeral, but she agreed to a DNA test to bring closure to this matter.
Ma'am, you petitioned the court for a DNA test to determine whether Ms. Robinson's son is your grandson?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me hear from you.
Yes, I'm kind of emotional. August 31st, 2013, my son, John L. Atkins, was a host and a promoter. He went to do a 2 Chainz show, and then 2 girls told him to meet them at 117. He went to go meet them. They ambushed him, they robbed him, they shot him in the head with a 38. So 3 months later, Tamika had gave me a call because she had my grandson and she brought him by the house. When I seen my grandson, I buckled. My knees buckled. It was just like I was looking right at him. And it still bothered me because I'm a scorned mother of today.
How so?
Because seeing my son shot in the head with a 38. And that still bothers me.
Oh, for sure.
So,
it always will.
Yes. So
Did you go and get any grief counseling?
Yes, I do. I get counseling now. Right up to this day, I still get counseling.
Good. Stay in there.
But it's emotional.
Yeah,
but
stay in there.
So, this girl had this other young lady had a child by my son, and she keeps saying that that's not my grandson. That don't look like him. So,
the other young lady?
Yeah, another young lady. So I have a DNA test for her. So I was trying to get one for him, and I've been trying to come on your show to help me out.
Yeah, they are expensive, and that's one of the reasons we encourage people now to come here. We can pay for them.
Thank you.
So that we can help families out, just like you. Why are we here with Miss Robinson? She's the mother of your grandson,
Yes,
obviously.
She's the mother of my grandson, and she has been kind enough to be there for me to even get a DNA
Because
test.
another woman says that your grandson
It's not.
your son's child.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, she's jealous, and I don't want to be in cahoots with that.
Got it. So we're going to get this clear today.
From that.
Ms. Robinson, what do you want to tell me?
I used to date him before the other young lady. We dated back when, in our early 20s. We're not older 30s now, but we dated back then, and we reacquainted in like 2012. And after that, I didn't even know he had a baby by the other young lady or whatever until after I was pregnant with my son.
When did you become pregnant?
In 2012.
12, right after you all reunited?
Yes. And actually, me and the girl is from the same hometown, but like I never knew that that was her child's father until like I seen it on Facebook. Ever since then, it's like she was telling him things that I didn't say, or I was gonna turn him into child support, so that made me and him have a bad relationship. So when I did have my son, he was on house arrest, so that's why he wasn't at the hospital to establish paternity. My son was 3 months when he got killed. And I didn't come to the funeral because me and him was on bad terms.
Did they ever arrest the ladies? Or
Yes,
anyone for his murder?
Here's the 2 young ladies that set him up in jail right now. They just got charged with first-degree murder. And I have pictures of my son.
He was a promoter. Was this his party that night?
Yes.
They set him up to get his
He
money from the
hosted
party?
Floyd Mayweather birthday party. He was on Power 92 radio station. And also, he hosted Smokey Robinson at the Regal. And the two killers are still at large.
Well, I doubt if they'd be at large too much longer after they tell those two young ladies what it's like to do natural life. Once the prosecutors start telling them what they're facing, they're gonna start singing like the Motown stars. You don't have any question in your mind, obviously.
I don't have any question in my mind, but I need to tell Zetta something that has been. Me and him was not talking when he got killed. And me being angry at him, I said something that I regret.
It's okay.
I told him, something happened to him for the way he treated my son, and not too long after that, that's when it happened.
That's how I'm still here for him.
And then that's all I could think about when it happened. I was just so hurt because I didn't really mean it. But it's just something that I just been holding, and I just wish I never texted them that, and maybe it would have never happened.
Well, all you can do is try and use whatever words that you said that haunt you. Find a way to turn that into a positive emotion that may motivate you to be a better mother. And you're probably a good mother, but everybody can be a better mother. I said so many things and did so many things to haunt me, primarily with my mother. They still haunt me, but sometimes I cringe. And this is 40, 45 years later. I'll be sitting up somewhere and I'll just do that because it haunts me so much. It was so wrong and so bad. So, but I found a way to flip that emotion over. I think I've been a relatively good father. Well, I'm told I'm a good father. I'm told I ain't much of a husband, but I'm told These are my buddies talking. My wife hadn't told me that. My buddies tell me. They say, you might not be much of a husband, but you're a good father. Ain't nobody can ever say you're not a good father. And part of that is because I want to make sure that my parenting relationship is strong and that we don't hurt each other as I hurt my mom. So that's one of the reasons I think I've been a successful father, and you will be a successful mother pursuing that same route, and it'll give you a feeling of fulfillment, and it'll replace some of the pain and hurt. You're gonna get that haunt every now and then, but some things are made for good. Some things are done bad, but are ultimately for the good. So it's up to you how that works out. It's up to you.
She's doing a good job of it.
Good.
She's doing a good job.
Good. All right, well, we're going to see, because I know you're anxious to know whether your grandmother, you've been participating in his life?
I got temporary custody of him.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay.
Yes.
How long has he been with you, living with you?
Off and on for about 2 years.
So half his life has been with you.
Yes.
He called me grandma.
Yeah.
Well, probability that you are the grandmother is 99.9%.
We're gonna continue on being a family, and I'm gonna continue on being grandma, and she gonna continue on being my daughter-in-law. Okay.
And then everybody that has something to say can't say nothing no more.
Right.
Because we proved them wrong.
That's right. We got the proof.